Hey everyone, Annie Dickerson here with Goodegg Investments, and I wanted to take a moment to share with you a little bit more, not about all the numbers and all the data and the deals that we do, the track record, but really the heart of who we are here at Goodegg Investments. I want to share with you a little bit about our founding story, as well as who we are, both as individuals and as a company. Because as you know, when you invest passively with a real estate syndication company, you want to make sure that that team is not only good at what they do, but also, and perhaps more importantly, aligns with your values. So I want to share a little bit more about that as well. But first, let's kick it off with a little bit more about our backstory. So, as you may know, Good Egg was founded by me and Julie Lamb. And we met at a conference, believe it or not, in early 2018. It was literally the week after I had quit my job to go into real estate full time, having never done a syndication before. But I saw this potential. I saw the path to potential success. And I put all my chips in. I quit my job. And wouldn't you know it, there are no accidents. Literally the next week, I went to this conference and Julie and I met. And she and I struck up a conversation about how we had this mutual passion for helping other women and other moms and other families and busy professionals to get into real estate and to invest passively, because each of us had found it individually on our own and discovered it as such a great strategy for building wealth for our families. And so we wanted to spread the good news. At the time, back when we started, there was almost nobody knew that this was an option to invest in real estate, myself included. When I first started, I thought I had to manage my own rental properties or bust. There was no other way. And so when I found this passive real estate investing lifeline, so to speak, it changed everything. And I know for Julie, it did as well. And so we met at that conference and we sort of stayed in touch. We didn't discuss partnering at that first conversation. We were sort of dating for a while. And so we saw each other at a few other events. And then a few months later, we discovered through multiple conversations that not only did we have this shared passion of helping these same people, but also we had very complementary skill sets. And so that's when Good Egg was born, so to speak. See what I did there? Egg, born. Anyway, egg, maybe I should have said hatched, egg, hatched. There we go. We're all about egg puns here at Good Egg. We're all about making real estate not so daunting, making sure that you feel like this is a place for you. We like being silly. We like being down to earth. We're real people. You can see on this about page, you can see photos of our team members. And with that, let's talk a little bit about our team values as well, because this ties again into when you're looking for that right team to invest with. You want to make sure that not only are they good at what they do and they can deliver on those returns, but they do it in a way that aligns with your values. So let me tell you a little bit about the Good Egg way. For us, integrity drives everything that we do. And so first and foremost, we always want to make sure we're doing the right thing, even if that's the hard thing, and even if nobody is looking. And so on our deals, not everything has gone well and smooth sailing 100% of the time. There's always some surprises that come along the way. And we never want to sweep that under the rug. We never want to hide anything from any of our investors. So we're always doing the right thing, communicating with you, even if it's not an easy message to deliver. And so we're always trying to do that right thing and operate with a high level of integrity. We're always trying to go above and beyond, to under promise and over deliver. Even if on the front end we're projecting a little bit lower, or we're saying maybe we can't do that, but then we try to work our magic and so that you're delighted at the end of the day. We're also all about extreme ownership. This is on a couple of levels. So extreme ownership in the sense that, we take full responsibility. We, I can't even tell you how seriously we take the responsibility of protecting and growing your capital. If you're watching this and if you're considering investing alongside us, I know that you have some money that you've saved through. It's not easy saving money, especially if you've got kids, you've got a growing family, you've got all these things going on in your life. It's not easy to save up that money. And then once you've saved up that money, to think about where you can invest that to grow that over time in a place in a place that you trust. And so we take that very, very seriously. And with every decision that we make, from the very beginning one to all the way through the full exit of a deal, with every decision we make, not only do we think about making that decision on behalf of our own money, but we think about making that decision on behalf of our mom's money, because both Julie's mom and my mom are invested in our deals, our friends, our relatives, and all of you. We're thinking about you every step of the way. And we make those decisions very, very carefully, because we want to protect your capital almost more than we want to protect our own. I don't care if I lose some of my money, if Julie loses some of her money. I think she's in the same boat, but we want to protect your capital. So that extreme ownership is very important to us. On top of that, we never settle. People always ask us, oh my gosh, you're doing this, you're doing more, more, more. Yeah, it's because we never rest on our hunches. Julie and I, as well as the people we've attracted on our team and within the community, we're not the kinds of people who we hit a certain milestone, we're like, yep, that's it, let's just cruise. We always joke that if we did retire, what would we do? Sit on a beach? No, we'd go and hustle and keep working, because we love the impact that we get to make. We love the lives that we get to touch. We love getting to know all of you, connecting with you, and helping you to reach your goals. And so for that reason, we never settle. We're always pushing for more and better all the time. And so, speaking of impact, that is one more value that we hold very dear. I remember back when I was an elementary school teacher, I woke up every day and I went into the classroom, and I never had a doubt that I was making an impact, because every day I was touching the lives of all of those students. And then I got into the corporate world, and I started to second guess. Every day I was getting up. I was in the field of game design for a while, and then I got into corporate learning and development. And sometimes I would second guess myself and say, is this the best use of my time? And is this the best use of my skills to maximize the impact that I want to have? And I know Julie has been the same way. Our team members are the same way. We're all about maximizing that impact. And so with everything that we do, we're always thinking about how can we maximize that impact, not only for you and your family, but also in the communities that we invest in and beyond that as well. So we have Goodegg Gives, our initiative where we donate a portion of our proceeds from every deal to nonprofits that are important to the Goodegg community. And so this all comes at no change to your investment, or no impact to your investment returns. And then on top of that, we've also got our beloved MoneyWise Kids program, where we work with youth and we teach kids all about great money habits, financial literacy, investing, and entrepreneurship. We've even had some kids in the program start their own businesses, and they come back and they talk about how they're allocating their profits, how they're planning to grow their businesses. And it just brings such delight and such joy to us to be able to give back, not only in terms of helping you build wealth, but also in terms of shaping that next generation. And so with that, I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into who we are and what we're all about. And hey, If you decide you want to get us to know us a little bit better and potentially invest alongside us, we would love to get to know you better. The best place to go to get involved and to learn more is to join our Goodegg Investor Club. And so for that, just go to goodegginvestments.com/invest. And that again, that's goodegginvestments.com/invest. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a very sunny side up day, and I look forward to partnering with you on a deal very soon.